So for each of the angle pairs you see listed in the top left hand corner, we're going to identify what kind of pair it is and the parts of the veranda that make up the angle pairs, lines, and transversals. So here we have a side view of basically a veranda or a front porch of a house. Okay, so we have the roof joist, column, the wall, and the floor. So the first angles we're going to look at are angle 1 and angle 4. So we have angle 1 and angle 4 we're looking at. Now we have to identify the kind of angle pair. So if we look, angles 1 and 4 are inside the lines and on the same side of the transversal, so therefore they're going to be interior angles. So one thing to easy to remember is if the angles are on the same side of the transversal and are in between the two lines, they're going to be interior. So let's quickly have a look at where the lines and transversals are. So the roof joist, this is one of our lines. The second line is our floor, and our transversal is going to be our column. So if we look, we have this angle right in here, this angle right in here. They're on the same side of the transversal, and they're in between our two lines. And if we go back to our lesson, all of these make up the definition of an interior angle. So let's move on to angles 3 and angle 5. So here we have angle 3 and here we have angle 5. Now they're on alternate sides of a transversal, or the transversal, so they are alternate interior angles. And we'll identify the lines on the house so that you can get a better understanding of what the angles are. So here's our line again. So our roof joist is a line. Once again, our floor is a line, and this time our transversal is the wall. So now if we take this angle here, angle 3, and this angle, they are on opposite sides of the transversal, but they're both on the insides of the line, so therefore they're going to be alternate interior angles. And the last set of angles, or pair of angles, angle 1 and angle 3. Now, just quickly have a peek here. There's angle 1, there's angle 3. Now if we look, the roof joist is our line, and our wall is our transversal. We can see that this angle is basically relative to the two lines and the transversal. So angle 1 is the same as angle 3, therefore they're going to be corresponding angles because they fall on the same line. So this is just a quick look at how many different angles and transversals are in our everyday environment. This one comes from a home structure or a house, but they're basically found everywhere. Another example is basically a freestanding tower or transmission tower that power flows through, that we see along the highways. Basically made up of a whole bunch of cross bracing, and where you'll find many examples of exterior angles, interior angles, corresponding angles, etc., etc.